Let me see if this is it here. Okay, this is an old one. All right, Director, I will try to find it. So, good afternoon to each and every one. Well, I seen the YouTube up on the TV, but I can't find it on my phone. I'm going to try it again. I wonder if it's this one. No, it's not this one. Okay. Well, I will get it eventually, right? So I want to thank each and every one. Oh, I've seen it here now. I feel I've seen it here now. This. Right. I finally got it. Right. Yes, I finally got it. I got it. Okay, so people, if they're like me and they couldn't find the real TV, right, all they got to do, when they go on the page, scroll up a little bit and look for the red real TV mark live. You're looking for the live. So you scroll up a little bit and you will see the real TV logo with the live blinking red around it. Tap on it and you're going to find me right here in studio. Right. So everyone's talking about the leader of the United National Congress, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, FC. Right? And her remarkable speech that she gave in the Monday night 100 days report. Right? And everybody like the term, I go bust all their head. All who want to get out of line and get out of hand and want to go and line with the Hyatt and in restaurant with the 1% financiers and them lawyers and them PNM lawyers and them PNM 1% people. We're not on that. In the colloquial terms, we're not on that. And she quite frankly said she's going to bust all her head. And she's going to expose all her to the party and to the public. She said the Kamla Persad-Bissessar between 2010 and 2015 is not the same Kamla Persad-Bissessar now. And I want to give her a round of applause. And I'm going to play the clip. Yes, I'm going to play the clip. I'm just waiting for the live to build. So here's what you're going to do. Right now, everybody, I want you to share the live, share the live, share the live. Go ahead, like, share, and if you're subscribers yet, subscribe one time. I am doing that right now because a lot of people don't tell me already when I come on, share the live to them because they schedule aunt, uncle, and then to find the new page. So I'll be doing that right now. But in the meantime, if you were down there in the Monday night report in Vancouver, call me. If you agree with everything what Kamla said, call me. The number is called 744-7325. Right? I want to hear what you have to say. Okay? Call me. Right? And a beautiful speech last night. Okay. I can't answer that call right now, but not on my phone. Call the radio station, call the TV station, 744-7325, right? And get in the show right now. I am sending out all the links right now, right? Also, Director, I feel it better start off with that clip with the first one, with what she said, and let the people hear what the lady had to say. So you can go right ahead and play the first one here. Right? So take a listen to the leader last night down there in Vancouver.
They have 86 in Caribbean Airlines. They have 86 people in their financial department. Now guess what? They have spent over $60 million hiring Ernst & Young and Price
last
Waterhouse
one.
to conduct audits. 86
one.
people on your staff.
Take out
Billions
that one.
and millions being paid out like this. Wage.
Come back to me.
My friends,
Sorry, I downloaded in that order, so there's one.
Okay. Well, the first one, play the last one then, not the first.
Alright, so the last one here.
wage.
Is the correct one?
My friends, I want to tell you, jobs are
Okay.
coming your way. Do not fear.
Let me check.
CPAP
Let me
and
check.
URP and what, that is not the job for everyone. Yes, we need grass cutters. But there are jobs there for everyone. Let me tell you what has
Director,
been happening
our
in
of
the
school
public
up
sector.
to
Every
today.
minister will come to you and
I
tell
send
you
you
in their
1, 2,
ministry,
3, 4,
the number of
5,
vacancies
6,
in the
7,
public
8
service.
videos I sent you.
They left those jobs unfilled.
Look before.
Why did they do that?
Look before the
Because they wanted to give
Right?
you make work programs.
and it was yeah. Play the first one I sent you with the writing. You see that? Yeah. So let me apologize. I sent many clips to the director today, so he's a little confused. Right? So sorry about that. You have it now? All right. As you have it, press play. I will bust your head.
I'm warning some persons. You know who you are.
Mr. Audio.
You're already perforting with the same crooked contractors and lawyers and payment financiers and corrupt fake elite. Get yourselves out of that now. Because I will come for you, I'll come for you, and I have the AG backing me up. I will come for you. Stop it. You have already forgotten the loyal rank and file UNC people who worked hard to put you in office. Remember that. Remember that. First, you keep doing that and try to facilitate their continued corruption. I warn you, and I am not afraid. I will fire you. I will ensure you face the courts. I will ensure we cannot replace one corrupt bunch and then Trump and follow suit. And that's why I ask you to understand we cannot complain about the ghosts in the CPAP. And then you are on our throats. You just want to replace those ghosts with your ghosts. It can't work like that. It must not work like that. It will not work like that. All will benefit. We have programs, we have plans. I give you the commitment today. I will ensure that the most vulnerable are taken care of first. That is my pledge to you tonight. The AG likes to say he will go to war with you. But if you continue that kind of behavior, patterning from the PNM, I am not going to war with you. I'll bust your head, should you do it. I'll bust your head. The UNC rank and file, and I and many worked too hard to put us back into government. For some people to be now favoring the same corrupt, eat-a-food fake elite. Lyman and Hyatt, Lyman is some restaurant up in town. People would never sit at the same table with you. You are now seen in Port of Spain, sitting at those tables. Learn your lessons. They will carry you, but they will not bring you back. Consider this as a warning. Consider this as a warning tonight. If you continue, I will publicly call you out one by one in front of the UNC membership. And don't ever believe this Kamala 2.0 is not the same Kamala 1. from 2010, 2015. It's not the same. You're dealing with a person who has learned from mistakes. And I tell you, I will not lose my pathway. And I tell you again, let us continue to put God in front and walk behind.
So, yeah, no more down here. Again, a feedback. Yeah. So, that was the leader in her charismatic leadership role, talking to the people and talking to the members of her cabinet and the members of her party, letting them know zero tolerance. She has zero tolerance for any form of corruption or kind of corruption talk. And I'm going to play more from her, right? And if you like what the leader is saying, call me. The number's to call 744-7325. That's 744-7325. And I've just shared the page to some of us on WhatsApp. Some people are on some of the chat groups and them on WhatsApp and stuff. Yep. So just remember, we're looking to build this new YouTube page, right? So go ahead and like, share, and let's see what the people have to say. Good afternoon, caller.
Blessed evening, Evie, and TC, wherever it is.
Yes, brother.
Evie, last night made me know I did not make a wrong decision by supporting the United National Congress.
Yep.
At all.
Yep.
Evie, and I see why I love what she said. The people work so hard to get all their power.
Yeah.
And all they going right back to the people who was exploiting me.
Yep.
But if we also on a good note, it just fit the historical signing of the deep water deal between Exxon Mobile
Yep.
and Trinidad and Tobago
Yep.
on the 100th day of the UNC office. So, Ms. Kamala Prasad, Honorable Prime Minister, SCMP, continue your great work. And those of the noise, we hire back. Enjoy your event, everything.
Yes, thank you, Defender. Thank you. Caller.
Hello, good afternoon, Nettie.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Calling from Piaco here.
Hey, Piaco, welcome.
Yeah, man. Second time caller. How TC doing? I am on TC.
TC will be here tomorrow.
All right, brother. Take care, right? We met in the Savannah. Guys got brother-in-law, boy.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Okay, yeah. Here, sir, I want to find out something. I'm not hearing you talking about TNT, the corruption that's taking place in TNT, boy. So I don't know if you can get any information and highlight it to the country. TNT under heavy financial burdens because the last regime like they interfered some funds and nobody from TNT, I ain't talking about that from TNT. There's plenty money missing.
All right, I will get the information and I will bring it to the forefront. Don't worry.
All right, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Caller. Good afternoon, caller. Caller?
Good evening to the program, Brother Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon, Demorius Horsley, a.k.a. Tabakit.
Okay, thank you. And to our dear beloved brother TC.
Yes.
Right. So let me get into your editorial. I want to congratulate the political leader and Prime Minister. And I'll tell you why. What she did early o'clock, she read the Rights Act, and she means to say, this horse is bossing North Korea and going in the savannah. And I'm happy she did that. I'll tell you why. Corruption is a cancer to destroy all government. And let me repeat, corruption is a cancer, will destroy any government. And what the Honorable Prime Minister did there last night, I am proud of her. She was right up and she means to say, I'm not going to tolerate this. If you are shut up, I will shut you out. And in other words, she's saying, hey, I will bring you down in front of the membership.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And that is what a great leader would do. Before the corruption starts, she say no. In other words, she's saying what can you get away with. From 2010 to 2015, all you mean to say all you are learning any lesson? Well, I will have none of it. And Brother Heavy, the Prime Minister and political leader need to be complimented to stop the hemorrhaging of corruption immediately. Good program, Tabakit Elgano.
Thank you for your sentiments and your opinion, Tabakit. It was well taken. Thank you, my brother. And that is exactly what she's doing. Caller. Next caller. Director, next caller.
Yes, Heavy. Good afternoon.
Oh, well, I say like you want to listen to your TV and listen on your phone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yes, I want to say that I totally agree with the Prime Minister.
Right. Good.
Because for all the years you talking and letting the people know about this corruption, they can't come and do corruption now. At
all. I know.
We are taking that. We don't care. Corruption is corruption.
Correct. I'm not going to trade one corrupted government for next.
No way. Then we waste we time. Then we delete CNN.
Correct.
Yes. So I like how she called them out one time. And she let them know, well, here what? I'm not taking that.
Correct.
Right? Shape up or ship out.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, caller. Thank you
right.
very much. Yes. All the call man tell me if you like what the Prime Minister is saying. That's what we want to know. Let me hear from the people. Caller. Caller.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. The song is sharp.
Yes.
Good afternoon to TC everywhere he is. But Heavy,
yes, brother.
100 days, we support this government and we see the truth. I like what the American person said, really attack early.
One time.
Because the rank one time, it's the rank and profiles and the activists and the supporters and them who help to put the party in power and the forgetting the activists and the supporters and growing up as a PNM contractors and PNM leaders and PNM 1% and them.
Yeah, she let them know if you feel like going higher and going by restaurant to sit down and talk. Or boss head.
Lobster, steak and all them kind of things.
Yeah.
And many people have business to do in this country.
Yeah.
Because under the PNM for the last 9-10 years, they mash up this country miserably.
Yeah.
So we reckon the government 400 because of the PNM media trying to propaganda and this and that. We had to stop them in the track and apply like 2010 to 2015.
Yep. Exactly.
Because this government has a guy next to them about 3 terms in order to build back this country. The PNM can't see the powder. Again, every so I looked on this. So I said to the director, did I Robert in the background there?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, Robert.
Okay, so I just want to tell all the new people that came on and all who was here before and find me back, thank you very much. Share the live. We're trying to build back our numbers. We know it's a process, right? But before the end of the week, we want to reach 1,000 on the YouTube. We went back with 1,000 that we had previously before we lost the old page. Tell everybody what to find me on the new page. And I know the new page gave in trouble, right? And I was asking the director or the guy who was dealing with the social media platforms, Robert, I was asking him why it's so difficult to find. And he says because we subscribers are now returning. So the platform is like a new platform. So the more subscribers and the more people on the platform, it will be easier to find, right? So basically it's difficult to find because it's practically new, right? So as soon as the more people subscribe to the platform, as soon as it load up and the live come on, you get notification one time, the future of talk is on Real TV. Okay? You have a call. Caller?
Yes, caller. Yes. Henry.
Yes.
Henry, how are you going, boy? Listen, I agree with our Prime Minister 100%. Henry,
yes.
She's telling them what she doesn't like and what she don't want them to do. And it's like if I say, if you do it, it means you don't care. I warn you from now. It's warning you. That is the case. I put my cards on in front of you. And I find it's quite right. If you don't want something done, you don't tell the person I don't want that done. Not so heavy.
Yep.
So if you do it, it means you don't care. So I tell you beforehand, right? If you take it or leave it, the lady needs business, she's looking from her heart. I can tell you there's a page. That is what they call a genuine person. She's not deceitful. And I like that. God bless her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And there's a director. There's a article that I sent for you. We have to go for the break just now. Let me take a call and then we'll go do that, right? Give me my next call. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Heavy and the operator.
Yes.
Right? The PNM run the country for 60 years. Right? And the UNC government run it for 100 days.
Yeah.
And the 100 days cover the 60 years with the PNM.
Correct.
That is performance.
That is performance, brother. Thank you very much. Caller. Okay, so we got to go for a break. So we're going for the break. And when we come back, we'll continue.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy NTC, now it's return.
Pepe's Nature's Pride saves you money.
1 pack of Pepe's Nature's Pride peas or beans gives you the same amount as 3.5 cans of peas or beans. You get so much more value and nutrition for so much less money when you use Pepe's Nature's Pride.
When it comes to peas and a wide range of beans, reach for the drive. Pepe's Nature's Pride.
Available nationwide.
Welcome to Real TV, where real stories come to life. We bring you the latest news, breaking headlines, and the stories that matter most. Need lifestyle tips? We've got those too. From wellness to daily hacks that make life better. Stay informed, stay inspired, and most of all, let your voice be heard. Real TV connects you to the world's knowledge anytime, anywhere. So check out our YouTube channel today, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We invite you to join us on YouTube at RealTV-TNT. You can also view our channel on your local cable networks.
Hello everyone, I am Terrence Brown and I'm bringing you a new program called Victorious Lifestyle on Real TV. This program is about dealing with all the problems that we may have through demon possession, family conflict. If you're in need of counseling, if you are confused and anxiety is stepping in about what is happening in the world today, we are dealing with Bible prophecy. This is a program of hope, a program of power, a program of peace. It is Victorious Lifestyle, every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. God bless you.
Business owners in the Tunapuna Police District and environs, your safety is under threat. Extortion, gang violence, and security concerns are growing by the day. But now you have a voice, and it's time to use it. We invite you to join the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Tunapuna Police Station Community Council for a critical stakeholder meeting on Wednesday, August 13th, 6 p.m. at the El Dorado West Secondary School. This is not just a meeting, it's your chance to speak face to face with the people who can help protect your business. You'll hear directly from ACP AG Michael Peer, the Extortion Unit, the Anti-Gang Unit, Inspector of the Tunapuna Police Station, the Municipal Police, the TTPS Eagle Eye Project, representatives of the Tunapuna Police Station Community Council, the Greater Tunapuna Chamber of Industry and Commerce, and a representative from the Ministry of Homeland Security. You'll get updates on the ongoing gang and extortion threats, the proposed Stand Your Ground laws, the TTPS Eagle Eye Surveillance Project, and you'll also get an opportunity to join the Chamber of Industry and Commerce to strengthen your business voice. Don't wait for crime to knock on your door. Be part of the solution. Your voice matters. Your presence counts. For more details and information, call Neil Budu Singh at 390-5545. That's 390-5545.
Yes, people, you have been waiting with bated breath and you have been asking. The Future of Talk is back with yours truly, Heavy Duty, and my co-host,
TC, and we are live on Real TV from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. every afternoon, Monday to Friday.
Yes, you heard it, Real TV, right here. Yours truly, Heavy Duty and TC, the Future of Talk is back.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, so we are back, and we are back. And I say today is a very glorious day. Today is a very glorious day. Currently, as we speak, there's a ceremony taking place as we speak. Yep. There's a ceremony taking place of a signing of a deal that could make our country get back on its feet financially. PMs to sign Exxon Mobile ultra deep water deal today. And as we speak, the ceremony is happening right now at the Prime Minister's house. Right? Where the signing of this sweetheart deal between Exxon Mobile and our country. Let me read a little bit of the article. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar will this afternoon sign a production sharing contract with Exxon Mobile and Trinidad and Tobago Deepwater Limited for Block TTTUDI, marketing the company's return to local waters after more than 2 decades. The ceremony, hosted by the Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, take place from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Well, it's done already, right? At the Prime Minister's residence at the Diplomatic Center in Port of Spain. Speaking at a Monday night forum in Cuba, Persad-Bissessar said it will be the first time since 2003 that ExxonMobil has returned to this country, this time to explore a newly defined underwater deepwater zone known as UD1, about 2,000 to 3,000 meters deep and 7 blocks off the East Coast. This represents a significant new frontier that can supply our energy and petrochemical plants, create good jobs, and strengthen our foreign exchange reserve, she told supporters. Right? Why this thing over the damn article here, boy? You might take it off. Oh, Lord Father, I hate when that happens. Them add and them is jump over the damn thing in the middle of my time. Right. I can't see that part, so I'm going on. I continue. Exxon Mobile spends US 42.5 million with development cost project between US 16.4 billion and US 21.7 billion if commercial quantities of hydrocarbons are found. The message Prime Minister Kamala Persad will this afternoon sign a product sharing contract with Exxon Mobile and Trinidad and Tobago Deepwater Limited. Right? So that has happened between 1:30 and 2:30. So director, I want you to play the next two clips for me. Right? Give me the next two clips.
Let us continue to put God in front and walk behind, and we will not go wrong. I assure you, this Kamala is a different Kamala. All that things that you did, some of you did, and think you'll get away in 2010 and 2015 will not be repeated. It seems some people have not learned anything in the last 10 years. So again I say, this is a warning, a 100-day warning. Straighten up, fix yourself, behave yourself. Too many thousands of persons are depending on us. They gave you a job, you wanted a job, well do the job and honor them, honor them. Mr. Jerry John, he comes in with a folder with paper, he puts the paper on the desk. You know what is on that paper? Puts that paper and he tells her he wants land at Invaders Bay. He said he's getting a loan from Republic Bank to buy the land. Of course, at reduced discounted prices. And guess what? He's then getting a loan from the same Republic Bank to build a building. And then the same Republic Bank will rent the building from him to allow him to repay the loan and make a profit. This is a real story. That is what has been happening in secret behind closed doors under the former regime. Thank God you put us into office so we can expose them for their dealings. And this story, I tell you, I am told the same thing is happening at Business Bank. There's no transparency, no fairness, just in-house deal making. That is why I have instructed my ministers to fill all vacancies across all ministries, fill them properly and transparently.
Yep. Imagine that. These people feel they own the country. Right? That they could just walk in the Minister of Works and Transport office and drop paperwork on your desk and say, look, I want to buy Invaders Bay. And I want to put up a building and the bank giving me the loan. And the bank going to rent the same building from me. Load down this box here again, feedback. Right? And a set a ranking thing. Like if they feel PNM in power still now, boy. Or they feel PNM in power still now. All a ranking thing, they want to walk in office and throwing thing on table and say, well, I want Invaders Bay, I want to buy it. Link it one time. Like you're less gangsters in the country now, boy. You understand? All they feel, all they running the show now, boy. I'm talking in my gangs, I talk here to show all they get on that. You understand? Are they really serious? Are they understand the level of corruption that was happening under that last regime? That man could just walk into any minister office and call shots. Look, the leader is telling you what's going on. But she's not tolerating that. The leader is not tolerating that. Say here what? Before I continue talking, we have any calls on the line? Good. Play the next video for me. Forget that write-up thing. Play the video. Play a video. Play the next video coming down. Right? So listen to this, people. Listen to the leader. The leader on the show today. She running the show today. Or you listen to she now, man. What do people hear? What the leader is doing. You understand?
Caribbean Airlines has not submitted an audited financial statement for the last 9 years. Do you know not one single Caribbean Airlines route is profitable? Not one route is profitable. Yet plane filling up every day, going and coming. Not one single route of Caribbean Airlines is bringing a profit. But we are spending millions of dollars there. I am giving the management of Caribbean Airlines 2 years max. They have to sort out the mess. Otherwise, everyone there will have to look for a new job. Everyone will have to look for a new job. Your future is in your hands. No longer will we accept taxes paid by ordinary citizens, paid by teachers, paid by policemen, small enterprises. We take your money to upkeep CAL, allowing its management to receive large salaries for doing what? Failing in their jobs. Must not continue. Furthermore, my government will not continue to bail out perennially failing state enterprises. The majority of them are failing, spending billions in debt still. This cannot continue. We cannot do business like this. I ask you on the state enterprises, as boards are being put into place, do your job. Do your job, or you will have to.
The so-called airlines that the PNM boast was making money, was bleeding us dry. Not a single flight make a cent for this country. The government was fitting a $60 million bill. Pull along this side. Again, feedback. And I'm going to read. You can put it up on the screen, director. Let the people read with me. Right? Prime Minister Kamla Persaud-Visesa has issued a stern warning to Caribbean Airlines Limited, CAL, revealing that despite having 86 employees in its finance department, the company spent $60 million on external audits from 2 firms. She also disclosed that none of CAL's existing routes are profitable, giving the airline's management 2 years to turn things around or face severe consequences. Failing state enterprises will not continue to receive bailouts from the government, the Prime Minister declared. CAL's management has to fix the mess to everyone there will have to look for a new job. Do your job, or you will have to find the door and walk. Her remarks delivered to members of state boards signal a tougher stance on underperforming state enterprises at the misuse of the public funds. And I totally agree. I totally agree. Ship up or ship out. This clearly shows that this government came here to fix a country. A country that is broken, a country that is corrupt, a country that was running like a bar, like a rum shop. PNM was running this country like a rum shop. With nobody behind the bar counter, just come and take what you want. Drink how much you want, get drunk, vomit, pee down the place, do what you want, roll on the ground. That's how this country has been run. No accountability, no transparency, no nothing. Just do all they want, and we go pay for it. A free for all, walk in and take. Eat our food. That was going on here for the last 9 years, 9.5 years, under Rowley and Stuart Young and Imbert. And the rest of them misfits that are they. Is that what's going on here? They're running here like a rum shop. No real leadership come and good management come to do the job. So all who want to get out the rum shop, get out. Director, play one more clip and let me take some calls after that. Give me one more, let me get one more leader and I'm going to take some calls after that.
But most of the work that was done, there's hardly one good road in this country. If you know one, tell me, I'll go and take a drive. Hardly one good road in this country, but billions of dollars were spent. I asked for test results. I requested and received some information from Pure, but most of the work that was done failed. Nothing has been done to remediate the failed work, and they didn't even conduct proper testing on some of those last-minute jobs they were rushing to do to win elections. We have a senior technical officer working on private projects for a contractor, while officer is overseeing the exact same job for the government. Corruption and conflict of interest in the state sector. Pure is corrupt and inefficient unit within the Ministry of Works. Some individuals at Pure appear to have a corrupt, coordinated arrangement with individuals at NIPDEC to facilitate the funneling of billions of dollars in state contracts to a favored few contractors. I've instructed the minister to address the issue and to involve the Anti-Corruption Investigations Bureau to resolve these issues once and for all. NIDCO has not sent me any test results. NIDCO appears to be amongst the most corrupt of the companies in the Ministry of Works. The work done by local contractors on the Point 14 highway has already failed and is continuing to fail. You remember Minister Mullah said like a mosquito crack was like a biscuit, a Crick's biscuit. All those millions of dollars spent on that road has failed. It is a shame and a waste of money to by these contractors on that highway. I tell you, I have instructed the minister to write to AECOM. Jack, you remember that company? You were in Ministry of Works. AECOM. They were initially contracted with respect to design of the highway. So I'm asking Minister of Works to write to them for a report on that highway to Point 14. Yes, we will complete it, but we have to get a proper report. What happened? And I want you to remember, just like they've done with the CPEP contracts, on the eve of an election, tying up the state for expenditure of $1.4 billion, and they did so fraudulently. They did the same thing with that Point 14 highway. You remember, Mr. Warner? Point 14 highway. They contracted the company OAS just a few days before the election took place. And the rest has been history there. They have given us the ministry's officers, no test results for the Komoto highway. I requested this, I have not received it. I've instructed a review of the rates paid for the work done on that project, and I'm asking again for the test results. In another Ministry of Works division, it's a family business they're running without shame. The father is the director. The son and the son-in-law are deputy directors of that division. It's a family business. The drainage division is also deeply corrupted, with a few hand-picked contractors in control. That is why we experience annual flooding due to the deeply flawed drainage division. Hundreds of millions of dollars are squandered through overpriced rentals. 1%ers are going to the ministry and banks. They're negotiating rental contracts. They're obtaining loans. They're constructing buildings. And then they're securing contracts through sole selection. And people out here are fighting for starvation wages. Workers have to go to work every day in deplorable buildings with unfit conditions. There's hardly one.
Every time I hear the Prime Minister talk and reveal the level of corruption that last PNM government did, I started to feel sick. Them was just giving away land. Imagine them take Clico land to give to the financiers. How you think Eastgate and all them places of the road they build? All that whole roundabout there was one set of restaurant and all kind of coffee shop and thing build. Take the people land and give it away. That wicked PNM government. They do what they want. They whine and dance and gyrate on we with we money. Billions of dollars going down the drain. You hear what the Prime Minister say? Only big boys getting contract. Only big boys. Only 1% getting contract. Friends, the friend on the board, friend on the director, the brother, the son, everybody, the whole family running the show. I want to tell you today, those of us who went out and take we index finger, this finger here, and dip it for the UNC. I want to give all you a round of applause today. And I want to thank all you, just like myself. Because today, after 100 days, one of my callers said it. The UNC did in 100 days what the PNM never do in 60 years of running this country. In 100 days, the UNC did more for this country than the PNM ever did in 60 years. Tell your children, tell your grandchildren. Don't tell them they're too young to teach them politics, you know. Tell them it now. Tell them don't ever let PNM run this country again. Embed it in the psyche. Let them know that the government, that red PNM government, destroyed this country. Destroy it. When they listen to all the level of crap that was going on. You hear what that woman say? Right now they can't finish Mosquito Creek, the highway, the Point Fortin highway. It's falling apart, it's cracking up like biscuit. Like biscuit, it's cracking up. Millions and millions spending. We money. We children money. And people here hungry. Take a call, director. Then we get some calls. I know the people want to get in. Then we get some calls. Let's choose on the phone lines. Good afternoon, caller.
Heavy, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Lord have mercy on us, yes, God.
Telling me?
If Rowley and them did only win that election, you hear, here now, backbite we behind in this place, no boy.
You telling me?
Hear the kind of things this woman pick up on.
Oh, Lord.
All that Rowley tried to cover down. Because everything Rowley do, it had to have kickback in it. You understand? So all of them gone home, their pocket overflowing. Right? They're comfortable. So all of them could bomb the gun. But I would have fired all of them in Cal because Cal was running all them PNM ministers and their family was jumping on Cal to go all over the world for free.
For free.
For free. And using the government credit card to shop while we can't even get a credit card in this country. My children can't get a credit card and they're working with government because the 1% and want nobody, no black hungry mouth to own a credit card. If them alone must own it. Heavy, let me tell you, we had to pray and continue praying that these people don't see the light of day to come back and run this country, you know. We have to stay on praying ground, boy. This is a disaster. And this lady have a lot of work on her hand, but God will see her through to bring us out of the gutter, because the PNM government sent all our black people down in the gutter, right? When they call him a Oreo, he get vexed. But that's exactly what he is. He lift up the 1% and he put down his own people. I wonder if he just talk to them, vote on them, like how he used to talk to the media and the ministers and them. Huh? Boy, Heavy, have a good evening, boy.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you very much. Caller.
Good afternoon to you, Heavy.
Hey, good afternoon, Kunchi. What's up?
I just called. I called on WhatsApp. Good afternoon to you, TC. And the family. I hope everything is all right. You're crying. You're crying a whole week now, boy. That's wrong with that. That's your tears. That's your tears and your coach river. But this is factual in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. It don't have the road. It don't have no good paved road in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Not one.
When Keith Rowley take office in 2015, 95% of the roads and them in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago was good. And when he leave it the most dilapidated condition. It have roads in this country 4 feet, 3 feet deep, and cars are pass through that. That point 14 highway, I witness, evidence. If you see that creek? Heavy?
Yeah.
If you dig 2.5 feet to 3 feet
yeah.
in that road and that creek over there,
water.
You find 15 feet of Cyrotex. No water walk.
What?
You find 15 feet of Cyrotex.
Cyrotex?
They dig out 15 feet of silt and put Cyrotex over there. And 3 feet of gravel and then pave. That's how that point, that highway and the creek.
Wow.
Bill. We could see that. I see that. I said never in the way, which part of this world I see a highway and road building 15 feet of Cyrotex. They're just lining up Cyrotex.
Wow.
And they charge for material. They charge for gravel and stone and all these kind of things.
Wow.
The wastage we have in this country.
Yeah.
I hope to see people get locked up. When last they passed down by South Park? In 10 years' time, if you watch the development taking place by South Park right now, the close down the UTT school, which for the future of this country can educate themselves, and you will surprise to know the kind of 1% business going up over there now. Wow. Big growth. The most amount of development take place in this country, it's taking place right now in South. With the 1%. They didn't buy no land.
Huh. Wow.
All the quarry again, the gravel and cement and all kind of thing. Taxpayers paying for that. And then taxpayers have to go there and spend money again. And we must say great is the PNM. Take 10 out of 10, man, Kamala. But make sure all them misconduct in public office or speaking about, I want to see handcuff on people. I want people to get locked up. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're going for a break. We're going for the top of the hour, and we're going to come back with more. Keep it locked right here on the Future Talk.
standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's we turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my supreme and extraordinary pleasure to invite you to join us on Real TV every Wednesday at 2 p.m. for this special, spectacular program called Inspired. We will bring hope to the hopeless, joy to the sorrowful. We will bring satisfaction to those who are depressed and anxious. You just can't afford to miss it. And you have to tell your family members, your friends, and your enemies that every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on Real TV, we have real inspiration. The title of the program is Inspired. See you there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jonathan Barron. Join me right here on Real TV every Friday during our 6 o'clock major news. I'll be bringing you updates and market insights to wrap up your week. Don't miss it right here on Real TV.
A pleasant good day to one and all. I am Pastor John Arjun, pastor and founder of Passion for His Presence Ministries. I am so happy and delighted that you could join me here on Real TV every Sunday morning at 7 for the inspirational program Breakfast and Bible. I am so happy and delighted also to come into your homes, to come into your television sets on Sunday mornings at 7 for the program Breakfast and Bible on Real TV.
Hi, I'm Malika. Do you love stories? Me too! Come join me and my friends for story time with Malika and friends. We read cool stories about princesses, pirates, animals, and even silly monsters. Every story is fun and exciting. And guess what? Sometimes my friends help me to tell them. So grab your favorite toy and get ready to listen, laugh, and maybe even dance a little. Story time with Malika and friends, where every story is super special, right here on Real TV. See you soon. Bye.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC, now it's we turn.
Yes, so we are back. Right? And I just got a clip from the signing. The Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad made a brief speech after the signing with the deal with Exxon Mobile, and I think I should share it with you guys. So, Director, I wanted to play that clip so the people could hear. Let's go.
At this milestone for our energy sector, signing of this PSC contract, ultra deep one, between our government, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and of course, Exxon Mobile, Deepwater Limited. Is there significance to Deepwater, your special branch of Exxon? Because you're going into a really deep block. I'm watching it there, way off, far away, and our prayers remain with you to bring back oil and gas for Trinidad and Tobago.
So that was the clip for the swearing, for the signing. I don't know why I'm saying swearing, right? For the Deepwater block. 7 blocks. Now, for people who don't know, Exxon Mobile is the company that's currently right now in Guyana, right? that made the deal with Guyana, and Guyana is now reaping the benefits of that deal. So Exxon Mobile is no fly-by-night now come company, right? And we didn't have was to make no dragon gas deal with no country and hope that Trump lost the election and hope that America move the sanction and let a whole set of people come over here and migrate and live for that deal to come true and keep sending million dollar every month for Maduro and all that drama to get this deal. Right? And I know Exxon Mobile do the homework. They know that was there all the time. They were kind of waiting for government to change because clearly they didn't want to deal with the last one. I know Exxon Mobile was doing the homework and know there's 7 blocks of oil and gas down there. Right? Sitting there waiting, sharpening the beaks for that PNM Rowley government to leave here. Because they don't want no dealings with that. Because they understand that day, no good. Right? Director, give me the next clip there. Come on the floor today.
Wage. My friends, I want to tell you, jobs are coming your way. Do not fear. CPEP and URP and what, that is not the job for everyone. Yes, we need grass cutters. But there are jobs there for everyone. Let me tell you what has been happening in the public sector. Every minister will come to you and tell you in their ministry the number of vacancies in the public service. They left those jobs unfilled. Why did they do that? Because they wanted to give you make-work programs. Make-work programs, you know what? Is another kind of slavery. So when you stand and you sing free at last and it's emancipation, they were putting you into another dependency syndrome of another kind of slavery. Imagine people working in CPEP for 10 years at minimum wage. We have a mandate to fill all the vacancies across the public service, to create more meaningful jobs, to allow the average citizen to earn more, to advance your education, your skills, and careers, so you don't get stuck in a CPEP syndrome for 10 years. That puts you in an oppressed position that you have to depend on some political pappy to give you a hand down. That's not a hand up, that is a hand down to keep you forever dependent. None of the politicians and commentators speaking glowingly about URP and CPEP mention what? The low wages, the lack of job security, absence of vacation leave, absence of maternity leave, severance or union representation. That's what those jobs were. No one speaks about the starvation wages of these programs and the inability to get a loan from any institution based on working there. No one mentions the sexual exploitation of women in these programs. No one mentions the criminal activity. No one mentions the ghost gangs and the use of the program for political support. All these commentators and bleeding hearts pretending that they care. Politicians who endorse grass cutting, cleaning drains, they do so because it's not them. It is not them nor their children. Remember that. Doing that work. They like it for you and your children, not for them and their children. Remember that. The PNM gave away our country to the 1%. Remember that. The same PNM now crying for you to stay and cut grass. Same crying for you to have work on starvation wages. They gave away billions of dollars to the 1% mafia, while you and your children must cut grass. Remember that. The former Prime Minister said, not the one-day Prime Minister, the one before him, he said, the rich will get richer. Rich, don't forget, the rich will get richer. Did you know The entire Invaders Bay foreshore has been given away. Over 100 acres given away next to the airport. Billions in CLICO assets given away. Billions in contracts have been gifted to a few contractors whose work has failed. Billions given away to lawyers, to accounting firms, to consultants, but you must collect a CPEP wage. That will not continue.
Billions given away. Billions given away. Billions of land. Billions of dollars worth in land and money and assets given away to the 1% friends and financiers and lawyers. Why people depending on CPEP to cut grass and URP below minimum wage. Imagine people working CPEP for 10 years below minimum wage and have to live hand to mouth. URP, you're working URP for 10 years. Whilst there's so much of vacancies for jobs in all the ministries, and they won't hire nobody because they want you to work CPEP and URP. No opportunities for the youth so they could go and pick up gun and rob and break into people's homes and do home invasion and thief people's car and stick you up on the streets when you're trying to make an honest dollar. That is what the PNM was doing to us here in Trinidad and Tobago. Creating more crime, more jobless youths. Youths graduating from university with a degree and cannot get jobs and they have vacancies. There are vacancies there. But no, they won't give you CPEP and URP to work. Handout. They want a whole nation of grass cutters. That is what they want. But our Prime Minister said she's going to fix that. Yep, she's going to fix that. So we're going to the phone lines now. We're going to take phone calls straight up to the break. The numbers to call 744-7325. Let's go to the lines. Caller.
Good afternoon, Edwin.
Yes.
Good afternoon, TCA, wherever he is, and my boy Robert in the background there. But Heavy, God bless the Honorable Kamala Service Assigner.
Yep.
We had to rock with our money. You saw evil and wicked and heartless PNMs to poor black people screwed up.
Yes.
You work in CPEP 15 years, you are people 15 years, and you can't get a loan in the bank, you know, Heavy?
No, you can't get a loan in the bank. There's no progress with that job. You cannot elevate from that.
That's to keep black people down there, hand out a downstairs.
It's a slavery work. It's a slavery work. It have no progress from working them jobs. They just there to get our money when the money comes. It's hand them out to the grocery, to back to work, mouth, grocery.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we in slavery and the people come out now, so the love poor people and black people now to fight for CPAP and URP. And who benefiting out of that? That Johnny Akera with tight pants.
Yep.
And you see all them lands and them gain away by all down by movie tongue down there, down Shagramas down there. With that big water, with the we try to go and bathe in the bank, they pop some building up in the bank, they have to pay a certain money to go and bathe and all kind of thing. And wasting water. I've actually dealing with the contractors and then especially that big belly nasty face Chris Garcia who eat for the last 9 years until the belly bust. You're lucky up with them. God bless you, Prime Minister. Love you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, man, KFC. Sad. When I think about it, it's sad, boy. It's sad, boy. Caller.
Yes, every good afternoon, my brother.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, and to the operator, good afternoon to you. TC, good afternoon to you, my brother. Well, that last clip you played, that last set, I ended up going down the last set and get this thing full sun, and you see these young people. Remember, this morning I said it on a program where you were supposed to try and go to service commissioner Service Commission. And I call in and trying to tell them they have to wait until Service Commission say they're ready. It's the Prime Minister who's saying that, who we feel saying that them is the kind of people who don't want the CPF young people to get something better to do. It's the young people in CPF she targeting, and they have to apply to various ministries and they will get through, because remember, coming from CPF will give you an edge to get in, because remember they close it off one way. So CPF people who are listening, you have to know what it is you want right now. Choose which one of the ministry that you can work in and go study the CPF thing. You understand that? And I want to close by saying, Heavy, you hear me?
Yeah, listen there.
Hello?
Yes, I am listening.
Right. Okay, I'll finish with that part. I want to start something and I will finish it next on National Radio. You know I just ride a motorbike, right?
Repeat? Repeat what I say?
You know I just ride a bike, right?
You used to ride a bike here?
That I used to. I have a motorbike. You see the company called Hero Motorbike?
Yeah.
There's a company in Trinidad there for the last, that company here about 7 years. Right? Now, I want Hero, the company in India, and they have an agent working here from Jamaica. I want you all to look into the attitude of that director from Jamaica running that company. I purchased 2 motorbikes from them. I sell them back one, and right now the bigger one, I leave it there for now. So who hear this? Tell Hero, I own to them. I didn't know I just called Talk Show Radio. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, thank you. Director, don't take no more calls. I want to say something. Right before I lost my train of thought. For the people who were quarreling and arguing and cussing for CPEP and European forestries when they closed on, all the people on the breadline and all these people on the breadline, right? When the government really find out what was going on inside of those programs and the level of corruption and things and racket that was running, let me tell you what was going on. Of all the millions and billions of dollars was spending in those programs, right? More than 75% of the people that was working in those programs wasn't showing up. They were staying home and getting pay. They were getting what you call stay home and get paid free money, ghost money. Right? And out of those people, there were gangs and criminal elements getting paid also. Free government money. Right? And that was happening for the last 9.5 years under the PNM. So now, the leader said, here what? You see that CPEP and URP thing? Shut it up. And we're going to restructure this. Right? So right now, CPEP, URP, forestries, all these programs in a restructuring stage. Because she said we can't have a nation of grass cutters and people working for less than minimum wage and living, trying to live by that for 9 and 10 years, you're living by that. So now, something is going to change within these programs where probably you're going to be working for more money. Probably the program going to restructure where CPEP and URP will be doing construction and maintenance and all these things. You understand? Whereby you can be getting at least above minimum wage. You might get a little, vacation, your back pay, your this, your that, absorb them into ministry. You understand? They could get your pay now and say you can go for a loan in the bank and they can try to build something for yourself. Right? And this is what she's trying to do. This is what the government is trying to do. They're trying to give you a sustainable job, sustainable employment. Not every fortnight they run down the road to get money in the bank, and by the time you say Jack Robinson, the money done, and they're waiting for next fortnight to catch a next fortnight to get a little earners again, so you can pick up a bread or a pack of flour and a pack of rice and some milk for your children. Eh? And that is the slavery the PNM had it under. Right? Now that the program is being restructured, where people can benefit, people complaining. The eaters and them who was eating for free all the time complaining. They wanted the UNC to come back there and just exchange the old ghosts for new ghosts. But the leader said she's not doing that. She's not going to replace ghosts for ghosts. Right? We have a country to fix. Right? And we voted for betterment for our country. Now when betterment come in, or they're complaining, or they're talking and set us stripping us all over the place. Oh, I thought when you went, see when everybody went, look what's going on now, everybody getting fired. Or they understand what is going on right now. In order for it to get better, it had to get a little worse first. Because the old thing was not working. So out with the old and in with the new. I hope they understand what I'm saying. Director, we're going back to the phone lines. So whenever you can call 744-7325. We're going back to the phone lines. Building our country here. And already things already start happening. Exxon Mobile. We have signed a deal with Exxon Mobile, oil and gas. And just now we're going to reopen the refinery. Whereby saying by next year the refinery should be back up and running. You know? And for this man in the chat who talking, I can't even pronounce his name, KZ. I don't understand. I'm going to answer you today. All right, so let me take the break now, and when we come back, we're going to continue with the phone calls, right?
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC. Now it's return.
Pepe's Nature's Pride saves you money.
1 pack of Pepe's Nature's Pride peas or beans gives you the same amount as 3.5 cans of peas or beans. You get so much more value and nutrition for so much less money when you use Pepe's Nature's Pride.
When it comes to peas and a wide range of beans, reach for the drive. Pepe's Nature's Pride.
Available nationwide.
We are the leaders of Marriage of Marriages Ministry. I am Apostle Joel Barrett.
I am Shaman Barrett.
We are inviting you to join us for the program Back to Eden every Tuesday at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. with repeats. Let's return to the foundation of perfect love through dynamic topics of healthy marriages, relationships, love, and truth. Come, walk with us in perfect love.
Join us on Real TV.
Are you ready to kickstart your career? It's time to be your own boss. Present your own ideas. Control your own narrative. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow your voice to be heard. Host your show with us at Real TV. Call us today at 292-6470 or WhatsApp us at 384-7142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV. Looking for music that moves your heart and captivates your soul? Real Radio sets the mood, where sound becomes emotion and every moment pulses with real rhythm. From the hits you love to the voices that speak truth. It's real facts, real talk, real music. Listen live at realtv.radiostream321.com.
This is the future of talk. We standing firm. Heavy and TC. Now it's we turn.
So we are back. So we're taking your phone calls now. We're taking all your phone calls now right up until the top of the hour. Right? So it's time to get in, put in your 2 cents, put in your 3 cents. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know how you're feeling about the Monday night report last night. What you think about the 100 days of the government. Tell us, come on, tell us how you feel. Tell us if you like what's going on in the country right now. What you're seeing. Are you happy that we just signed a deal with Exxon Mobile? What is your expectations for the future of this country under the leadership and under the new government? This is the questions I'm asking. So call me and let me know how you're feeling. Let's go.
Under the leadership, under the new government. This is the question that
Heavy.
Yes, caller.
Good evening.
Good evening. I thought I was hearing something else. I wasn't hearing you. What's up?
Yeah, I calling from Beverly Hills.
Hey, Beverly Hills.
It has some people. I special neighbor, right?
Yeah.
It has some people pass wrong. It has.
Listen on the phone. Don't listen on the TV.
All right. It has some people pass wrong from HGC.
Right.
Yeah, from HGC. But I didn't see them, right? But it have a tree by my gallery, coming in my gallery, and today a snake dropping my gallery. Oh God. Yeah, I listen on the phone. The tree coming in my gallery, and like the tree wanted trim. It wanted trim, so I don't know, boy. Oh God, I want the tree to trim.
All right. Did you make a report to the agency people?
No, I didn't make my report, but they say some people passed wrong, but I didn't see them.
Okay.
But boy, I was so frightened today. I had to call some people to tell the shit drop down from the tree.
All right. Well, here we have to do. You have to go down by the office and make a report. Do it have an agency office up in Beverly Hills?
Well, a man come today. And he take a picture.
Right.
He take a picture. So I don't know what he go do, but I'm so frightened. I just want you to know.
All right. Well, I go make a call and see what I can do.
Yeah, oh God. Thanks.
All right. No problem. Yeah. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah. Heavy.
Yes, brother.
I'm born in El Ticoro, boy. I find a music shop on the road. Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill.
I like
drill,
that.
Baby, drill.
Drill, baby,
music.
drill.
Drill, baby, drill.
Yes, drill, baby, drill. Let me get that.
One love, my brother.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Let me get that money. Drill, baby, drill. Let's get that money. Oh, God. See, you got pump music, chalk on the road. Drill, baby, drill. Good afternoon, caller. Oh, I thought we had a caller on the line. Well, they do have a problem in Beverly Hills. I will try and see if I can call someone who could come and check that problem because, you know, if it's happening there, they need to rectify that problem. But I like the idea. Drill, baby, drill is what actually what Donald Trump tell the oil companies and them in the United States, right? Because the previous government under Biden, they wanted a green energy something, you know. Anyway, Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon to you again, Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon.
I like how the Prime Minister warned them MPs and them to represent the people
Yes.
and see about the most vulnerable.
Correct.
I want to say this. The government in power going in 4 months now. This is the 4th salary every minister will be getting.
Yeah.
Even the PNM ministers and them that treat me bad, them still getting money. I want to tell them MPs and them that getting the money before the most vulnerable. Represent the people and them. Go out and assist the people and them. 8 years now I hear the people them complaining. We poor, we get opportunity. We have money. We can't buy books. We can't even buy a statistic pass across. They set out 1 out of every 3 times for meal. That is skip 2 meal. That is skip breakfast in the morning and that is skip lunch. And that's still going on. Why is ministers collecting the 4th salary? Yes, they're collecting the 4th salary.
Yeah.
Go out and assist these people and them. Make sure the people them get what they deserve. Some of them just want a hamper or a food card. Assist them, it have it. It have it. Some of them have to spend $40 and $50 to go to meet the MP in the office. All them things have to stop. Yeah. It should have sub-office. It should have sub-office. The same way how it had sub-office to pay to go and vote. The same way it must have sub-office for people to go and get represented. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kunji. Thank you. And I want to say good afternoon to the people on the live, right? The 260 people, right? Tomorrow, TC will be back here with me tomorrow. Take a caller, director. Let's send the callers when they come in. Yeah. Caller. Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, I want to respond to Kunji. I really hear the Prime Minister say them ministers must answer the phone. I can tell you they don't answer the phone, so they don't answer who they choose to answer. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So I hope they hear she last night. And anytime they play the thing and thinking, I want them to know it's not only this frequency I just call. It's all kind of frequency I just call. All of them plenty. Only one man I could call him. One man I just see tick coming off on his phone and his answer is Anna Roberts. Anna Roberts I could call him. He's a real young man on the corridor here. All the rest of them, they'll jump up in this two-shade. I want them to know they stay public servant. Anytime I realize they're turning king and queen, we dealing with them brutal. Like what you say, she will fire them. I'm going.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Right? Well, the right thing is the right thing. You understand? The right thing is the right thing. Right? Yes, so on tomorrow, TC should be back here with me. Right? So look out for tomorrow's show. And tomorrow we should be starting another show. We might be starting tomorrow's Wednesday. We're starting at 3 tomorrow. Right? We should be starting at 3 tomorrow. And TC will be back here tomorrow. Right? And on Thursday, we have a surprise guest for you guys. Caller.
Yes, caller. Yes.
Yes, brother.
Good evening. Listen, I listen to your comment from them. What she delivered there was an earthquake. I was 10.10 when we were testing. She said the reason why we only seen ghosts in Kapal. We had to see ghosts in Kapal.
Yeah.
And not something. It must something. Mr. Bernard, I don't know to say.
All right,
Thank you.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Evie.
Yes.
I'm joining my comrade, COP, and my boy will not talk with William Reporter.
Reporter.
Every, it has some ministers, they're not answering the phone. I could call them a Kilisha minutes one, she'll answer she phone. Yes, I call by it declining the call and all kind of mad thing. And Kilisha I have to make an appointment to go see share all them kind of thing in there. I will be on every prime minister listening and she hear any plan and the criteria. Don't make no appointment and people waiting kind of 3 weeks and all kind of thing and you ain't calling nobody to see you and all them kind of thing in there. Because I come out and burn fire and them, you know, every community, every government, bless.
Cool your fire, KFC. Cool it. Cool your fire. The Prime Minister done address them last night and tell them answer the phone. Right? All right. So don't burn no fire, KFC. Okay? Don't burn no fire. Right? So, when I listen and I hear, I just wonder sometimes, what would have happened to this country if the PNM did win the next election, the last election? None of these things that is happening here, all these things that is being exposed now, from CPEP to URP, to forestries, to MTS, to CAL, to the Ministry of Works and Transport with all the roads and the drainage contracts and the Port and Highway and the hospitals and the schools and all these things that is happening to us in this country. We would have never known. And not only we would have never known, they would have continued doing it. And it would have gotten even worse. All the TV and the billions and billions of dollars waste. Waste. We as a people in this country would have never known what they were doing. And not only that, did I take this country straight down the road like Haiti? Would I end up like Haiti or Venezuela? I want to say thank God it still had some right-thinking citizens in this country who could have seen the level of corruption and crap that our government was doing and say, nah, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I want to thank the people and them who used to vote PNM and decided not anymore and change their mind. I have to give them kudos too, you know. Because not all of us was loyalists. A lot of people who used to vote PNMs decided not voting PNM no more or they're not going to vote at all. I want to thank them too. And I want to thank you guys for making us realize what was going on in this country. I want to thank myself and TC for coming on air for the last summer years and telling you guys and highlighting the level of corruption and bringing all the information and disposing all the lies and propaganda and all the untruths. And we get cussed, we get dragged, we get chastised. I know I wasn't employed for how many years. Every job I get, the Mitchan went in there and get rid of me. I was working taxi with my vehicle because the PNM didn't want me to be working no way. I used to say I don't care, I would drive my car till the wheels fall off. And I also worked my car PH out to mind my family for the last 9 years under the PNM. Because I refused to keep my mouth shut and I refused to lick. I don't know what. K-Pax. And when they take me off radio, I go on social media. I went and do something called The Truth is Unbelievable on an internet blog, podcast. And I get back on radio. And I bring TC, and me and TC started fighting. TC bring me in, and me and he started go down the road. A lot of people don't know what I went through. I fight the fight, you know. I fight a long, hard fight, you know. I know I'm seeing the benefits of my fight, and I'm feeling so happy today. So, you have a phone call, director? Let me get the phone call. Caller.
Yeah, Heavy.
Yes.
Tiana, once you're blowing bells with that PNM government, you suck salt, boy.
Yeah.
You suck salt.
Suck salt.
They will give you pressure.
They'll drag you. They'll drag you.
They'll send you mad.
Yeah.
You hear all of them. And the roads in the country, I went down Mayaro 2 weekends ago to see a piece of road in Mantanilla. And millions, trillions of dollars. You're hearing about project here and project there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and driving on that road in the night was the worst thing. You won't believe you're living in Trinidad. But Ancient Ishmael used to be highlighting this on his program. When the night come, he used to drive around and take photos and show it what the PNM government doing. As they patch a piece, the time the 2 cars pass is because it started to undermine.
Yeah.
And you're getting the roads cracking up and sliding. Cars sliding off the road and going down in the little water pits at the side of the road. Nobody, you know, they get vexed with him because he was highlighting the truth. You understand? Once you're not corrupt, the PNM would not like you. They believe in corruption, but a lot of people came out and let them know what time it is. We are fed up with all of you. We had enough of all of you. We suffer enough. You understand?
All right.
Because PNM always feel they own this country. Eric Williams is one.
Yeah.
All right, Heavy. Tomorrow, please, God.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy.
Yes,
good afternoon, Tissy, wherever you are. Heavy, I want to tell you, about Mrs. Cellulis, thank you for what you do. What you are doing, speaking the truth, enlightening the public, people don't understand the impact. Well, most people don't understand the impact, but the powers that be understand the impact that you all are having. They try to tell us, shut up, that you ain't going to make a difference, this, that, the other.
Yeah.
Think about why they're trying to silence people if what we say is not going to make a difference.
Correct.
If it does have a ripple effect throughout society. So for all the people out there speaking the truth, keep speaking the truth. Your life has purpose, Heavy, and continue fulfilling purpose. Thank you for what you do and don't stop.
Thank you very much. Thank you, El. All right. Thank you. I'm not stopping. Imagine they reach so far. This show bothering them so much. They went to YouTube and report our show, report the live show. Say we talking things, inappropriate language and all kind of hullabaloo that say we doing on we show. And make YouTube block we and remove all the content, remove all the videos. So all the videos we had on the Future Talk from back then, what we do from the beginning to now, gone. Nobody can go back and watch week before last week's show, or the show in July, or the show in June. or a show in May. We can't go and watch a show we did here before. Right? It's because they don't want us to talk. They don't want us to highlight what is going on in the country. They don't want the government look bad. So here what they do? They find, we have what? Them had 2,000 people listening to them. 2,000 people views, 2,000 people on the live. Nah, we had to kill that. And they go on, spread the propaganda, and now we have to open a new page and start over from scratch. But I want to tell you, the people, on a more than one platform, because when we was on TikTok, they started to report the TikTok page right through. Every time we up on TikTok live, we cut off. They report it. Why would you do that? Huh? Who do you think is doing that? It's because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want this show to strive. They want to fight a dirty war. Caller.
Good afternoon. If you have some come back to drill or drill, baby drill. So you try to bring back this country, like make sure that to be a greater again, like what Donald Trump using motto for election. But hey,
yes, brother.
You see that P&M radio station, Iowa Drug radio station, you have two P&M Scrooge there. We use it together to broadcast the performance of this government here. Because having P&M talk shows on that program, they're still, and when I call in and talking to bonfire the former wicked P&M government, wow, a big belly one, he come here and tell me, I talk about the P&M, he tell you what, I try to cut me off and please sideline me. So we have to get we network across there. I don't play Marino. I look, so let's show Steve and VRCC and Robert Black.
Yeah, KFC, I don't know, eh? Go on, KFC. Yes, good afternoon, caller.
One thing I wanted to add. We know that stations and programs like yours will continuously be attacked. It happens to not only you, but a lot of people. Shadow banning is real. Getting people's pages deleted is real. What I would advise you all to do is one, have a backup page and have your subscribers subscribe to the backup page because they're going to come after this one too. Also, all your videos, all your content, always have a backup. We live in the social media age. And not everybody is going to say, so when you lose your page, even if you lose your page, you have your content where you can back it back up on the other channel. You can put it private and then you put it to view when if the channel gets taken down, then you make it public where all the videos will still be accessible to those who haven't seen it before.
Yeah,
so start backing up your information in multiple locations. So in the event that your channel is to get pulled down, you could send them to another link or another source where they will be able to access the information.
All right, cool.
Okay?
Will do. And director gave him a
Pay
thumbs up.
attention, and director back up everything.
All right, thank you. Thank you, El. The director gave him a thumbs up on that one. And that is really, we wanted to do that. We'll have to create a backup page, right? Another backup YouTube page and let you guys subscribe to that one also. So, and have content going there. So in case they come to this page and as she said, shadow blocking and shadow banning is a serious thing. It happens to some of the best content creators. People don't like them. They find out too much followers. They find out too much views. They go there and they report them, and next thing the page cut off, and they go through a long, tedious process to get back the page up. And while they're going through that process, the people who used to listen to them and follow them go elsewhere, right? And it's the same thing happening here. Most of our listeners go and listen to other talk shows all over the place. You understand? So we need them to come back home. So we will try to create a platform besides this one and direct you guys to go there and subscribe to that page like a backup page. So that when they come back here to block this speaker, I know they're just waiting to see the numbers go up, cross 1,000, and they will want to play the commentary report this one too. So we will have a plan for them. We will plan for them. So when they come for we again, we will have it back up. Listen, Director. Yeah. You understand? Because all the followers of this page, right, we lost them. People have been messaging me on TikTok, on Facebook, Messenger. We're going over the show. I'm not seeing the show. I can't find the show. Who have my WhatsApp number? Message me on WhatsApp. I can't find the show. I'm not seeing the show. You understand? And I keep constantly sending links. Do a video, put it up on TikTok, let them know realtv.tt is the new page. You understand? Caller.
Yeah, every evening.
Good evening.
What I say now? Facts over feelings, right? They can try. And that truth in all they're saying and facts in all they're saying the reason why we're getting that fight now, right?
Yeah.
But this reset what we get in here, brother. This reset 39 years overdue. We are supposed to do this since 85 or 86.
Yeah.
And we have enough money here and people don't be living a different standard of life.
Correct.
Because like people now start to grasp where's $1 million and where's $1 billion and where's $1 trillion.
Yeah.
People like they now start to wrap it around their brain now, boy. Because 1,000 billion is $1 trillion and 1,000 million is $1 billion.
Yeah.
And if it is 3 trillion passed through this little rock, what we on here? Why we standard of living so poor, boy?
Because
a man get money to go and build a whole mall in Canada.
Yeah.
People thief all kind of money. This Eric Williams' daughter never work a day and she lied. She have a whole bank.
But
and people dying.
Erica, listen, Caller, if you Google her, she's the 5th richest woman in the world, you know. Where she work? Where she work with her money? That we money she.
That is my problem with Share Heavy and how it running. That is why we need this reset, reboot, whatever people want to call it, restructure, whatever they want to call it. We 39 years overdue. And we need this now.
Correct.
Otherwise, remember it's about 30 years of debt we have to pay, you know, Jared. That's about 10 generations of trend, you know.
Yeah, 30 years of debt, the PNM per weed.
I'm telling you, we in about 30 years, 20, 30 years of debt, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about 6 generations, 7 generations, go and pay for that.
For that, yeah.
Love and respect. PC, condolences, man.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. I'm glad you understand. Thank you, brother. I'm glad you understand. We not supposed to have no poor people here. And every time I watch, why I just watch my content, why I just watch on social media different. The algorithm, you wouldn't see nothing on my algorithm when I scroll in, right? You know, people that be on TikTok and things direct time when they're scrolling, you're seeing funny videos and things to laugh and all kind of thing, all kind of movies and song and thing. My algorithm don't show me none of them things. Strictly business, money, and research, history, and countries in the world were progressing with oil and gas and all that. Them is the thing I be watching. Anytime they send me any kind of content with any woman whining and thing, I just scroll past that. I don't have time for that. Comedy and thing, I don't have time for that. I want to know how to build myself. Right now, I'm going into some investment videos right now with trust fund and all kind of thing. That was my algorithm coming up with only videos to make money and understand how the dynamics of the world working. And futuristic thing, what Elon Musk doing, what new car coming out, what plane coming out, who going to the moon, who going to space. This is the things I want to be interested in. Me, I tend to study people business who like Michael Jackson and Beyonce. You understand? And this is why I just be focused on that. Every time I come across a video with a country showing me, at that time they was only showing me Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso because I was so fascinated at what the transformation is doing in this country. But every time I watch a video, and the other day I watch a video about the Netherlands, right? And they're saying that the Netherlands every single citizen in the Netherlands is worth over 100,000 US. Because the Netherlands government took the money of the oil and gas and put it into an investment fund. And the investment fund belongs to the people, right? So all the profit from the investment fund goes to the people. And they put it that every single person get a money from that investment fund, but they're not giving them the money cash in hand. They're using the money to make their life better, right? So transportation free, education free, healthcare free, standard of living very low. You don't have to, it's just like life in the country, just on an easy road. You don't have to worry about nothing. You understand? You don't have to worry about electricity bill and water bill and them kind of thing. Whatever money you make, that's yours. You just go and buy food, buy things to eat, drink, and go out and have fun, line, party, do what you want. Because the government paying your bills, the government getting you free transportation. If you want free transportation, if you feel the back and drive, okay. Gas cheap, food prices low, so all you doing is living life. Because the government take your oil and gas money and invest it, and the profit from it belongs to you. And they're taking from that money to make your life easier. And when I saw that, I said, what's going on in my country, boy? What's really going on in Trinidad and Tobago, boy? We have been doing this since long before the Netherlands. And them living 10 times better than we. Nobody had time to go and rob nobody over there. No crime, nobody. Director, take a call. Oh, you run out of time. You have a call on the line? Yeah. Right, we out of time, but let me just wrap up. An American tourist do a video on TikTok. He going into a meat shop over there. Right? He going to the meat shop to buy meat. He going on vacation, so he going to the meat shop to buy meat. He going to make steak. When he going in the meat shop, he do have TikTok live. Look, nobody in the meat shop. No attendant, nobody. All the meat there, all you have to do is take whatever meat you take and write it down in the book. Right? And they could always go back and pay later, or pay the man, or send it to your account, whatever the case will be. And here the man now, you feel you could do this in America? You see, people, when he asks people around, well, why nobody in the meat shop? They're like, nobody going to thief no meat there. Write in the book, and when you just pay whenever. You understand? You just write them where take, and you write it in the book, and you write, and you just pay whenever you're ready. Only the money in the book one time, and you go away. They trust you that you wouldn't thief no meat and walk out the place. And they have money in the book. They trust that you wouldn't go and thief the money neither. First, them people don't have no care in the world. They don't even study the thief. The people in the store don't even study people come and thief or rob them. And the man was so shocked about that. You feel you can leave a parlor open and tell people when they're ready, just go and if you want to pay and write it down in the book where you take and write down the wherever you buy in the book and leave your money there. But your parlor get clean out so fast. And that will reach to in Trinidad. Standard of living. We have to bring it back. Anyway, we got to go. Until tomorrow, we'll be back here, same time, same place. Just remember, TC is coming here tomorrow. Right? And look out for the future of talk. Be safe, Trinidad and Tobago. And thank you very much. Enjoy the afternoon.
The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program were solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of Real TV, its affiliates, or sponsors.
Yeah, man. From parliament to pavement, from the classroom to corner shop, this is where real talk start. Heavy and TC, the future of talk.